Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Grimsby Career Mode. Yes, here on FIFA 18. Yes, we're back with Grimsby, guys. Sorry I didn't put an extra one up this weekend. Just feeling a little bit sort of drained and tired and stuff like that, you know. But you understand, they're not always going to be up at weekends. Right, so without further ado, this is what we've got lined up for today. Got a couple of games lined up, but I've also got a little bit extra to get to just in a second. But before we do that, I just want to fill you in on what's happened. We finished obviously the top of the table clash last time against the MK Dons, which finished in a 1-1. I, to be honest, think that's a pretty good result considering MK Dons are a lot better side than what we are doing. We are way above our station. I'm doing a hell of a lot better than what I'm doing with Liverpool at the moment regarding Grimsby and the way that the changes has happened. And I do apologise, guys, for the last episode with Liverpool. Maybe I need to adjust when I record stuff and not do it when I'm a bit tired, and I think maybe that had something to do with it, as well as obviously the update and stuff like that. But hopefully, fingers crossed, Friday's episode is going to be a lot more entertaining for you guys anyway. So yeah, like I say, we finished with the MK Dons. So I've played some extra games, as you can see. So the first game up was against Charlton, which we actually won 2-1, close game, but we got a win there. Then we played Wigan, and then another 2-1, yeah, getting there. Then we were up against Portsmouth and we lost 2-1. So it seems to be a bit of a pattern with 2-1s at the moment. That then took us into January, which obviously then is going to be certain transfers, because if you remember, we had our Grimsby's record signing that I've made for 5.7 million or whatever it is, which was recommended by Trevor. Yes, Trevor recommended Felix Platt, or Plate, but we'll call him Platt. So he will be coming into our side. I'll show you him just in a second. And then obviously some other players have left. So Martin Wolford has gone to Blackburn Rovers. He was 34 years of age, so we needed to get the money in, and obviously he's out of here. Kelly has also left as well. We've had some other changes and stuff like that, but I will get to those in just a sec. Just moving into January, we did play Luton Town just here, and we drew 0-0. So today's episode is going to contain a fairly local derby, Doncaster Grimsby, not too far away. And then we've also got the FA Cup against Peterborough. Now, I was thinking Peterborough were higher up, but they're actually below us. So we're actually the favourites, and Peterborough the underdogs for this one. So we've got to win that one, realistically. And then, not in today's episode, but it's back to another top of the table clash again for the next week's, or possibly at the weekend against MK Dons. So these are the two games we're doing then today, Doncaster and Peterborough. But before I do, I've had a question. Yes, a question from Holland is where I've had it from as well. You know what I mean? So that was very interesting that I'm getting international recognition, I suppose you could say, which is brilliant. So this is the question I've got. Just bear with me a second. Okay, it's, as you can see, little arrow pointing there. Jeremy Corremans, and I hope I've said your name correctly because I am terrible and we know this. And he's from Holland and he can speak English, and I feel like most English people do. Thick. But there we go. We are lazy. We are very lazy as a nation. We just expect everyone to speak our language, and we don't bother doing it. We do a little bit of GCSE French, and that's about it. But yeah, he wants to know about how he basically says, how can you get three teams like A, B and a C team? I wasn't exactly sure what he meant, but we've clarified it, and I think this is what he means. So I'm hoping to explain it to him a little bit here. Now, with Grimsby, I will go into their squad, and you can see we've got a bigger squad than what we did obviously last season, but we were struggling last season. You've got all these other players that are down here. Now, obviously, I'll get to these players in a minute. There's Felix and stuff like that. But yeah, to make another, a sort of a cup side is what he's maybe referring to. If you see here, Jeremy, it says team sheets. Right there, where it's highlighted. Now, as you can see, on here, I've got a 4-2-3-1 holding, and if I move right, I've got a 4-4-2 flat, and you can see it automatically changes for you. Now, you're probably thinking, how's he done that? You know what I mean? So all you have to do, go into the team sheets, and you can import a team sheet from another team. So you can click on import team sheet, and then you can go to Liverpool, for example, that's how they've got theirs like lined up. You know, Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle, as you can see, all different ones. You can import that and play with theirs, or you can actually then create, you know, your own if you want it from scratch. So if you clicked on there, typed in whatever you want it to be, 4-4-2 again, for example, and then what you could do then is you can maneuver these players around into like what position you want them to be, for, you know. And by doing this, as you can see, I'm playing with an Xbox controller here. Now if you're playing on PS4, it is different, buttons are, but if you were pressing the X, which says just down there, where am I pointing? This thing with the green screen, boop, boop, down there, I'll highlight it with my little red arrow. It says adjust position, so then you can maneuver the players where you want them to be. So if you press that on this player here, you can move him around, and as you can see, where it's green he's happy to be, but where it's red he's out of position. So it's a case of just finding, you know, where you want it to be. Maybe bring him in a little bit, maybe play him out a little bit further out to this side, which would be leaving a massive gap in the middle. But yeah, so, and then when you're happy with it, just confirm it with A, and then it will say which position it is, left, centre, midfield. That's fine, I'm happy with that. And that's literally like, you know, you can do that for individual players. You then can go on to obviously the roles that the players have got, instructions. You probably already know this anyway from like your normal side, but that's it. That's all you have to do. But anyway, that's a way of like setting it up so that you've got, now I've got 3 4-4-2s. Okay. Oh God, I'll come off there. So yeah, like I say, it moves for you. As for getting all the players, that's a different matter altogether, you know, to be able to get all the players you want. Now, the thing that you should like look at doing straight away is sorting out youth. Yeah, so if you go to youth, I've got 3 scouts here, and 2 of them are really good. This was the very first scout that I got. I will be getting rid of him once he, in fact, he's actually back now, so I can get rid of him. Fire Scout, okay, he's gone, don't need him. We've got these other 2 scouts here, and as you can see, they've got experience, they've got judgment. And what you do then is you can send them out and they can go and find players that are of youth, and then you can bring them in. And as you can see, this is like the youth academy that you've got, and these are like some of the players that you can then promote to the senior side. And I hope this is making sense, and if I'm rushing through, I do apologise, but please, Jeremy, pop down in the comments if anything you want clarifying and stuff like that. But if you're looking for potential, if you look at him, for example, Casper's like potential, he's got 86 to 94. Frank has got 84 to 94. We've got 86 to 92, 83 to 93. Not brilliant with John Anderson there, because his potential is 71 to 91, so that's not good. Again, with Gordon, not as good. Like, but at the same time, Gordon, not too bad because he's 15. He's got a like padlock next to him. That means you can't promote him until he's 16. So once he's 16, you can then promote him up to the senior side if you want. So for example, I could promote 4 more players here if I really wanted to. I could promote all 4 of these players into my senior squad. Gives me extra players that I can use then and utilize like in the squad if I need to. The other thing you've got to remember though, you're trying to keep them all happy, and that becomes the sort of juggling act of trying to keep them all happy. But I hope that has like sort of helped you in some ways of how to set up, you know, a second team. You can also, so you can't even speak English. But if you look right above me, it's got like, you know, push down the R stick, which I will do now to show you. And this takes you into the catalogue. Now you can on this scout for a future star. Now that will bring you in a really good like youth player that's going to have massive potential, and that will help again. So that is something, another way of like bringing in a really good player as well, by doing that. And depending on how much like credits you've got, that all depends on how long you've been playing FIFA and stuff like that. You can obviously keep getting different ones. Like I can get another one there at level 20. You can see level 23. I've got quite a few that I can bring in at some point, so I can bring in like, you know, future stars and stuff like that. Okay, I think there might be a limit on how many you can bring in a season. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2, but that's what you can do with that. Obviously, budgets and stuff like that, controlling your transfer budget, trying to get the best value for players, stuff like that, and also try and get some free transfers in. If you get just free transfers in, that can like help your squad out. I did that in the very first season with Grimsby. It helped me massively to get through and get promoted. But anyway, guys, that was for Jeremy. If any of you guys have got any other questions that you want me to like try and help out with, I am more than willing to try and help out with regarding that. And make sure that I'm on the right side for taking on Doncaster. That looks like it's the right side. I just got to double check. Oh, that was the other thing. I was going to check. Where are we? We've got our new signing. Where is he? There he is. Felix Platt. I'm going to save him for the cup game, but he's the one that's like come in, our big signing. As you can see, he's got good strength, he's got good ball control, dribbling, finishing's pretty good, stuff like that. He hasn't actually scored for me yet, even though he's played a couple of games since signing. I've also brought in Nedelev. Why do I always pick players that I can't say the name? Nediel. Yeah, gonna have to practice on that one. Nedlev, we'll call him Nedlev. There we go. He's come in as well. I brought him in. He can actually play out on the wing. Did I bring anyone else in? Oh, I brought in Bowden as well from Bristol Rovers, which is the same side as Ishmael. So Bowden and Ishmael are also in. As well, so they were like players that I've managed to bring in, but which were regarding transfers and stuff like that. And then obviously, like I say, there's players that have left as well. Sorry that seemed a bit rushed, guys. I'm trying to like get everything squeezed into the video so it doesn't overrun and stuff like that. And I know you guys would love me to put one up every day. I just physically can't because of my health and stuff like that. I would love to put one up every day and stuff. But yeah, that's basically it. So this will be the side that will take on Doncaster, guys. The other thing that I want to ask you guys just before, God, it's got so much to fit in. We go to the transfer hub. I think I've done this correctly. Yes, goalkeepers. We need to replace goalkeepers at the club, and that is definitely what's required. Now, Lafont isn't happening this season in a long shot. He's just on the transfer, so I've got him for a later, but he will definitely be one for future. So I'm scouting Plizzari from AC Milan at the moment. It's got good potential, so we'll see what his like scout is for him. We've got Ripley from Middlesbrough, Conor Ripley, 2.6 million. We've got Declan Rudd from Preston North End, and it's 2.2 million. And then we've got Jason Steele, who's only 650,000. Obviously, he's not as as higher rank, but it's 68. It's still a good ranking. We're saving some money there. So what I'm going to do, guys, is hopefully if I get Plizzari scout report in to find out what he's like. If not, which out of these three, Ripley, Rudd and Steele, do you think we should bring in as our main goalkeeper and then make Akrami our reserve goalkeeper? That's sort of the player that I'm looking at. Right, so we've got Showers here in Grimsby. Right, let's see then how we venture against our sort of local rivals in Doncaster. Right then, let's see how we get on. Okay, Doncaster to get things off and running. I think I chose rightly with having the red kit. Here's Rowe. Here's Congolo. Oh, intercepted by Hooper. Nice. Bowden now picks this up. Lays this in to Cooper. Knocks this back. Here's Month. Clark now. Inside. Here's Jankowski. I'm impressed with Jankowski. He's come up through the youth club. Youth. Oh, Jesus! How is that? Not even yellow carded or anything. Wow, he came in. Okay. He come right in the back of him and he didn't get a yellow card. It's good pressure from us so far. Here's Jankowski now. You get round the back here. He can. It's a low ball in. Try to find Hooper. Transfer Wang Bowen. Puts it wide. What's going on here? This is what I've noticed with this new update. I don't know what it is, but shooting just seems to be slightly off. Like, you know. Good chance. Wasted. Okay, can Hooper get this? No, but it falls to Rose. Can he find Smits now? Smits going to look to turn. Oh, and that's lovely. Now, can we get a ball across? Bowen. Bowden, I should say. Wang Bowen now. Nicks this back in. Hooper's nearly there. Alcott coming across him. Coppinger's there. Coppinger has been at Doncaster, I think, all his career. I always remember Coppinger being mentioned by like Jeff Stelling and stuff like that on Gillette Soccer Saturday. Watch out. Month comes out. Cooper's there. Come on. Oh, he's cut inside. It's a good chance. Put it wide. Ooh, they're getting closer. They are getting very, very close. Here's Kim. Out to Smits. What can Smits do from here? Does well. Going for the long ball over. Hooper is going to come on this, but Naylor's there, but it's a good chance of Rose. It's the post. It goes through the defender's legs and hits the post. I mean, is this the new update now? Hit the post as many times? Because I seem to be just hitting the post all the time right now. It's half time. It's 0-0. We came close right there on the death of half time, like, you know what I mean? But we hit it. Keeper made a bit of a meal of it. Hit it through the defender's legs, hits the post. Unbelievable. Rose looks to play this through into Hooper. Hooper, can he hold this off? There's a good chance here for Jankowski, who now finds Smits. Can Smits finish this? Oh, no. Saved by Lawler. That was a great opportunity. Great chance. Jankowski now. Rose turns into Bowden. Bowden knocks this back. Here's Wang Bowen. Cuts this inside. Hooper back. Rose, good opportunity, but hits it straight at Lawler. It is so hard to score now. It is so hard to score. Like, it just seems that way. Definitely seems that way. Dinks this in. Month tries to get there against Marquis. Does well to hold him up. Nicely done by Cooper. Bowden knocks this in. Here's Loppy. It's a good chance here for Hooper to surge forward. No. What is that? Second touch. I mean, I'm not even pushed up. What is going on? This game just makes it so frustrating. I didn't press that. He was just normally running, not anything like to push that forward. Okay, Loppy now. Bowden, he's come across here. There's Ishmael. We'll go back inside. Loppy. Okay, Alec now. You see the run of Hooper. It's a good chance. Can he get it in? Yes. Oh, there it is. Oh, man. Alec has come on with his vision. Sees Hooper, who'd actually moved out onto this left side, and he just gets there before Lawler. And that's why he's not going to Bolton Wanderers. Boom. There we go. JJ back on the score sheet. Wow. Chances have been very, scarce, but yeah, 89th minute. Okay, let's go into defence mode now. It's gone into Bowden. Hooper's going through again. Oh, Mason was there. And that's it. 3 points in the bag. Tough game. It's a 1-0, but we managed to pull it off. Wow, it's just so hard now to score. Like, it really is. See how we're doing. 8 attempts there, 4 of them on target. They had 5 with 1 on target. Okay. JJ gets man of the match. I suppose he's going to do that. Alec actually just only came on and gets an 8, I suppose, for the assist. But our back line did pretty well, pretty consistent back there. Got quite a few there, but anyway, FA Cup is up next against Peterborough. Right then, FA Cup third round against Peterborough. Yes, and as you can see, a much stronger side is in play. You're going to get to see a couple of our new signings in Ned Lev and Platt up front. Ben Woodburn back in the side in the cam role. Then we've got Alec Loppe, we've got Ishmael out on the right, we've got Mazur. Yes, he's doing really well. Like he's one of our youth players that's come through. He's 64 rated now, so he's alongside James. It would be Osborne, but we got Osborne out injured at the moment. And Dixon was going to take over the captaincy role for today's game. So we should technically beat them on paper. This is EA. This is FIFA. this is going to be a tougher game probably than we've just played against Doncaster. But you never know. We never know. It's funny how this sometimes like works out. But without further ado, guys, yes, we will now take on Peterborough. Finds Nedlev, cuts inside. Here's Alec now. Ben Woodburn in space on this side. Can he cut inside now? Look for the good cross in. It's not bad. It's come to Platt. And he's finished. Oh, he took his time. He waited for the keeper, maybe give him the eyes, and he's off and running. Felix, well, there we go, Trevor. You suggested signing him. He is our most expensive player we've signed in 5.7 million. We went overboard with him, but he gave the eyes, and then yeah, nicely done into the bottom. And we're off and running. There we go. Much better start. There he is, Felix, his first goal, not only in the Emirates FA Cup, but also his first goal for Grimsby overall. Forrester. De Silva. Oh, come on, can't get the ball off him right now. Okay, Alex now managed to do it. Loppy. Grimmer. Gives it away to Inman. Marius. Chance here. Marriott turns. Good effort. Couldn't find it difficult to. It's one of those ones with the bloody man bun thing. Can't stand them things. Sorry if you've got one, but I think they look stupid. But there you go. Just my personal opinion. If you want one, that's entirely up to you. I'm just saying. Ishmael now. Great ball through. Here's Platt. Can he turn? He can. Can he finish this? He can. Oh, that's a rocket. Wow, lovely turn, and wow, what a finish. There we go. Great ball through here. Here's the turn, takes the defender out and buries this. We've actually scored 2 in a match. Wow. There we go. 2-0. Grimmer now. Oh, gonna have to come back. Oh, getting caught out. Monsieur inside. God, they are like all over me right now. Dixon. Here we go. Nedlev. Come on. Oh! What was that? Is it a corner? A goal kick? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Didn't know if it was a penalty or a corner. No, don't be stupid. It's a goal kick, mate. What are you talking about? It's a good ball over the top here. Dixon has been pulled down by De Silva. And it's a good ball across. Akrami just gets down well. Platt comes across. Rose gets the ball in here. Platt is through here. Can he get this back in? Oh no, that's not the ball. He just needed a little dink in front of Rose. But that's it, guys. It's 2-0. We are through to the 4th round of the FA Cup, which is good to see. Let's see who we get in the 4th round. That'll be interesting. Who we get? Felix Platt. He was the difference today. Great goals from both of the goals were great from him. Sure, he's going to get man of the match, which he has done. 9 shots, 6 on target. They had 7 shots, 4 on target, so they weren't too bad, to be fair. Nedlev did okay. Alec did well. Ishmael played really well with a 9.3. Ben Woodburn at 8.8. Good to see that. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, quick look at the league table before we finish today's episode. I hope that I've helped with regarding getting your second team and stuff like that, like Jeremy. I do hope that, and I appreciate that you're stopping by and interacting with the chat. It's awesome that you're doing that. And anyone else that's got any other questions, doesn't even have to be about football, it can be anything, you know what I mean? I don't mind, it's fine. I appreciate it. I just appreciate the comments and stuff like that, because that is why I do it, just to interact with you guys, with me being stuck indoors pretty much 24/7, apart from hospital or doctor's appointments, you know what I mean? That's about it. But yeah, there we are, guys. Top of the tree, which is looking good. Seem to be doing a little bit better with Grimsby than I am with Liverpool. But I mean, that's maybe because I've adjusted my playstyle and don't expect Grimsby necessarily to win. And maybe I should adjust slightly my playstyle with Liverpool. And we'll see how we get on Friday, guys. Yes, fingers crossed I can bang a few goals in on Friday. So apologies for the last episode with regards to Liverpool and getting that defeat to Bournemouth, but the referee was just terrible. Absolutely terrible in that game. But anyway, guys, there we go. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Like I say, hit the notification little bell if you do, and I do put an extra video up on the weekend, then you won't miss out. But there you go, guys. We have got 2 wins today, which is good to see, and clean sheets as well. We didn't concede, which is also good as well. But there we go. Please, if you don't mind, give the old thumbs up. That'd be awesome. If you're new, please go ahead and subscribe. You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. Go ahead and tell your friends. Why not? Let's all get in here. Let's all be interactive and chatting with each other and helping people out regards FIFA and maybe anything else. Who knows? Like what we want to talk about. It doesn't matter. I am open to suggestions, guys. Take it easy. I will catch you on the next video. This is Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.